My name is Darius. I'm 32 years old. I work as a senior architect at a mid-sized firm in Seattle. My life was simple, clean, predictable in the best way. Kaelyn was my wife. We'd been married for 5 years, together for 8. She had this laugh that made rooms feel warmer. Dark hair, green eyes, the kind of woman who remembered small things. Your coffee order, the way you liked your eggs. We met at a gallery opening. She spilled red wine on my jacket. Apologized 17 times. I asked her to dinner to make up for it. She said yes. Our life together felt right. Sunday mornings cooking breakfast, her humming while folding laundry, me complaining about blueprints, her pretending to care. Movie nights, quiet conversations in the dark. She worked in marketing, always busy, always connected to her phone. I didn't mind. I trusted her completely. We had a routine. I'd leave for work at 7. She'd leave at 8:30. We'd text throughout the day, silly memes, inside jokes. Miss you messages that felt real. Dinner together. Always. That was our rule, no matter how busy we were. Dinner was sacred. But then something shifted. Small at first, barely noticeable. She started checking her phone more during dinner. Quick glances. Nothing alarming, just different. Then came the late night meetings. She'd mentioned them casually. Big campaign launch coming up. Might need to stay late a few nights. I understood. Work gets crazy. I'd done the same during project deadlines, but the meetings became frequent. 2 nights a week, then 3, sometimes 4. She'd come home around 11. Tired, distant. She'd shower immediately, every single time. Long day? I'd ask. You have no idea, she'd say. Then she'd kiss my forehead and go to bed. I believed her. Why wouldn't I? We were happy, weren't we? But then, small things started to change. The first real sign came on a Tuesday. I came home early. Surprise afternoon off. I thought I'd cook her favorite pasta. Be the thoughtful husband. Her laptop was open on the kitchen counter. Screen still lit. I wasn't snooping. I was just going to close it. But I saw the notification. A message preview on the screen. Can't wait to see you tonight. Same place, 9 p.m. The sender name was M. Just M. My stomach dropped. Not dramatically, just a quiet fall, like missing a step in the dark. I closed the laptop, told myself it was work. Had to be work. Maybe M was a client, a colleague. But that night she had another late meeting. She left at 8:30. Kissed me, said she'd be back by 11. I sat on the couch, stared at the TV, didn't watch anything. She came home at 11:15, showered immediately. Same routine. I said nothing. The second sign came a week later. Her perfume changed. She'd worn the same scent for years. Jasmine and vanilla, subtle, her. But now she smelled different when she came home, sharper, expensive, not her usual brand. New perfume? I asked one morning. She paused. Just a second. Oh, sample from work. You like it? It's different, I said. She smiled, changed the subject. I started noticing more things. The way she angled her phone away from me, how she'd suddenly started going to the gym 3 times a week. She'd never been a gym person. Her body changed. Toned, confident. She bought new clothes, dresses that hugged her differently. You look amazing, I told her once. Thanks, she said. But she didn't look at me when she said it. The third sign broke me. I was doing laundry. Found a receipt in her jeans pocket. Hotel restaurant. Downtown. 2 meals, 2 glasses of wine. The date was from last Tuesday, the night she said she was working late. I stood there holding that receipt. My hands were shaking. Not anger, not yet. Just pure confusion. I confronted her that evening, calm, direct. I found a receipt from the Grand Hotel. You said you were at the office. Her face went white, then red, then cold. It was a client dinner, she said. Voice steady, too steady. At a hotel restaurant? He was staying there. It was convenient. He? The client. Marcus. Big account. I told you about him. She hadn't. She'd never mentioned anyone named Marcus, but I nodded. Let it go. Wanted to believe her, but I couldn't sleep that night. Couldn't eat. Couldn't think. So I did something I never thought I'd do. I checked her phone. She was in the shower. Her phone was charging on the nightstand. I knew her passcode. her birthday. She'd never changed it. I opened her messages, scrolled to M. Marcus. My heart stopped. Hundreds of messages. Photos. Not explicit, but intimate. Him in a suit. Her in a dress I'd never seen. Them laughing. Messages about missing each other. Planning to meet. Tonight was perfect. You're perfect. I hate lying to him, but I can't stop. We'll figure it out. Just a little longer. I put the phone down, walked to the bathroom. She was still showering. I looked at myself in the hallway mirror. Same face, different person. She came out wrapped in a towel, smiled at me. You okay? You look pale. Fine, I said. Just tired. She kissed my cheek. Got into bed. I slept on the couch that night. Told her I had late work to finish, but they made one mistake. They thought I was broken. I didn't cry, didn't scream, didn't smash anything. I just got cold, calculated, clear. The next morning, I made her breakfast. Eggs, toast, coffee, just like always. You're sweet, she said. Kissed my cheek. I smiled. Said nothing. At work, I couldn't focus. Sat at my desk, stared at blueprints, saw nothing, but my mind was working. Planning. Processing. I needed proof. Real proof. Not just messages I'd seen illegally, so I hired someone. A private investigator. His name was Carter. Came recommended from a divorced colleague. I need photos, dates, locations, everything. Carter nodded. I'll get you what you need. 3 days later, he sent me the first report. Photos of Kaelyn and Marcus entering the Grand Hotel, holding hands, laughing. More photos from different nights, different places, a wine bar, an upscale restaurant, his apartment building. Each photo felt like a small knife. Clean cuts, precise. But I didn't break. I collected them, organized them, built a file. Then I made my first move. I called Marcus, got his number from Kaelyn's phone while she was asleep. Hello? His voice, confident, deep. Marcus, this is Darius, Kaelyn's husband. Silence, long, heavy. I don't know what... I know everything, every date, every lie, every message. More silence. I'm not calling to threaten you, I'm calling to tell you something. She's playing you too. What? Check her phone. Look for someone named D, another guy. Started messaging him 2 weeks ago. I hung up. There was no D, I made him up. But paranoia is a powerful thing. 2 days later, Kaelyn came home angry, upset. Marcus is being weird, asking me strange questions, accusing me of things. What things? I asked, calm, concerned. Nothing. It's stupid. Work stress, probably. I nodded, hugged her. He'll calm down. But he didn't. Carter told me Marcus started following her, checking her phone, getting suspicious. They started fighting. Kaelyn came home frustrated, complained about him, didn't realize the irony. But I wasn't done yet. I contacted Marcus's wife, found her through social media, sent her an anonymous message. Photos of Marcus and Kaelyn, dates, locations. No words, just evidence. She responded immediately. Who is this? Someone who thought you deserved the truth. I blocked her, disappeared. The next week, Kaelyn got a call. She stepped outside to take it. Came back pale, shaking. Marcus's wife knows. She's filing for divorce. She's threatening to contact me. Contact you. I looked up from my book. About what? Kaelyn's eyes filled with tears. She thinks... She's saying things. Lies. What kind of lies? She broke down, sobbing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And there it was. The confession I didn't even have to ask for. She told me everything. The affair, 6 months, started at a work conference, got deeper. She tried to end it. Couldn't. She loved me, but she couldn't stop. I listened. Quiet. Calm. Let her spill everything. I understand, I said when she finished. She looked at me, confused, hopeful. You do? I understand that you're a liar. Her face changed. Hope died. I've known for 3 weeks. I have photos, messages, recordings, everything. She went white. You knew? I gave you chances to tell me. You chose to lie every single day. Darius, please. I'm filing for divorce, adultery. I have evidence. You'll get nothing. No house, no savings, nothing. You can't. I already did. Papers are being served tomorrow. She collapsed, literally fell to her knees, begging, crying. I stepped over her, went to our bedroom, started packing. But what came next changed me forever. The divorce took 4 months. Kaelyn fought at first, hired a lawyer, tried to claim reconciliation, tried to say I was vindictive. But the evidence was clear. Photos, messages, hotel receipts. Her lawyer advised her to settle. She got almost nothing. I kept the house, most of the savings. She moved in with her sister. Marcus's wife divorced him too. Took half of everything. His business suffered. Kaelyn blamed him. He blamed her. They destroyed each other. I heard through mutual friends they tried to make it work after. Moved in together. Lasted 2 months. Broke up. Apparently trust is hard when your relationship started with betrayal. Who knew? I should have felt victorious. Satisfied? Justified. And I did. For a while. But then something unexpected happened. I felt empty. Not sad. Not angry. Just hollow. I'd won, got revenge, got justice. But what did I actually have? An empty house, quiet rooms, no one to cook breakfast for. I started therapy, wasn't planning to, but my sister suggested it, said I seemed different. My therapist's name was Dr. Chen. Kind woman, patient, asked good questions. Why do you think you feel empty? She asked one session. I don't know, I won. I got everything I wanted. Did you? What did you want? I thought about it, really thought. I wanted her to hurt, the way she hurt me. And did she? Yes. So why aren't you happy? I didn't have an answer. Over the next few months, I started to understand. Revenge felt good, in the moment. But it didn't heal anything. I'd destroyed Kaelyn, destroyed Marcus, destroyed their relationship, but I'd also destroyed parts of myself. The part that trusted easily, the part that loved openly, the part that believed in people. I wasn't broken, but I wasn't whole either. One night I was cleaning out the garage, found a box of old photos, our wedding, honeymoon, birthdays, Christmas mornings. She looked happy in those photos, real happy, not fake, not performed. And I realized something. She probably did love me, at some point, maybe even during the affair. People are complicated. Love is messy. Betrayal doesn't erase history. It doesn't excuse what she did. Not even close. But it made it more real, more human. I threw the photos away, not out of anger, just closure. Then my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text message. Hey, it's Kaelyn. I know I have no right to text you, but I wanted to say I'm sorry, really sorry, not for getting caught, for hurting you. You deserved better. You deserved honesty. I hope you find peace. I'm working on finding mine. I stared at that message for 10 minutes. Didn't respond, deleted it. But something shifted. A weight I didn't know I was carrying lifted. Just a bit. She wasn't asking for forgiveness. Wasn't asking for anything. Just acknowledging the damage. And somehow that was enough. A week later, I went on a date. First one since the divorce. Woman named Simone. Friend of a colleague. She was nice, funny, asked good questions, listened when I talked. At the end, she said, "You seem guarded. That's okay, just thought I'd mention it." I laughed. "Yeah, recent divorce, still processing." "Take your time," she said. "But don't let one person ruin all people for you." I didn't. We went out again, and again. Nothing serious, just nice. I started running 3 times a week, cleared my head, made me feel strong again. I reconnected with old friends, went to dinners, game nights, laughed, really laughed. Slowly the house stopped feeling empty, started feeling like mine. I redecorated, painted walls, got new furniture, erased the past without erasing myself. One morning I woke up and realized something. I wasn't thinking about Kaelyn, hadn't thought about her in days. She used to be the first thing I thought about, every morning, every night. Now she was just a chapter. Closed. Finished. And that's when I realized this story wasn't about them anymore. 6 months after the divorce, I ran into Kaelyn. Grocery store, produce section. She was holding a bag of apples, We locked eyes. She froze. I didn't. Hey, I said, casual, calm. Hey. Her voice was small, uncertain. We stood there, awkward, neither of us knowing what to say. You look good, she finally said. Thanks, you too. She did. Different. Shorter hair, less makeup, more tired. But okay. How are you? She asked. Good, really good actually. You? Getting there, therapy, new job, trying to figure things out? I nodded. That's good, Islands. Heavy, but not hostile. I meant what I said in that text, she said. I'm sorry for everything. I know. Do you hate me? I thought about it, really considered. No, I don't hate you. I don't really feel anything about you anymore, and that's okay. Her eyes watered. She nodded. That's fair. Take care of yourself, Kaelyn. You too, Darius. I walked away. Didn't look back. Didn't need to. That night, I sat on my balcony. Glass of wine, clear sky. City lights below. I thought about everything. The betrayal, the revenge, the aftermath. Was it worth it? The revenge? Honestly, I don't know. It felt necessary at the time, like justice, like balance. But looking back, I realized something. The revenge didn't heal me. Time did. Therapy did. Choosing to move forward did. The revenge just kept me stuck. Kept me angry. Kept me connected to her. Real freedom came when I let go. When I stopped caring about her suffering, started caring about my own healing. Betrayal broke me. Absolutely shattered me. Took pieces I'll probably never get back, but it also rebuilt me. Stronger. Wiser. More careful, but also more open. I learned that trust is a gift, not a right. And some people don't deserve that gift. I learned that love isn't enough. Character matters. Integrity matters. Honesty matters. I learned that revenge feels sweet, but peace feels better. And I learned that healing isn't linear. Some days I'm fine. Some days I'm angry. Some days I'm sad. But every day I'm moving forward, and that's enough. Kaelyn taught me what I don't want, what I won't accept, what I deserve, and for that, I'm almost grateful. Not for the betrayal, never that, but for the clarity, the growth, the strength. I'm 33 now, single, happy, building a life that's entirely mine. I don't know what comes next. Maybe I'll fall in love again. Maybe I won't. But I know one thing for certain. I'll never settle. Never ignore red flags, never betray myself for someone else, because the person I need to be faithful to first is me. Sometimes revenge isn't payback, it's peace. And peace isn't something you take, it's something you build. Every day, one choice at a time. Betrayal changes you. There's no going back to who you were before. That version of you died the moment you found out. But you get to choose who you become after. Bitter or better. Stuck or free. Victim or survivor. I chose survivor. Took time, took work, took forgiveness. Not for her. For me. If you've ever trusted someone who hurt you, I hope this story reminds you of something. You're stronger than you think. You'll survive this, and one day you'll realize the betrayal wasn't the end. It was the beginning of you choosing yourself. Finally, completely, unapologetically. If this story hit you in any way, drop a comment. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your story if you want. I read every single one. And if you want to hear more real stories like this, hit that subscribe button. Stay with me, because we're just getting started. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. And remember, you deserve someone who chooses you every single day, without hesitation. Until next time, stay strong, stay real, and never settle for less than you deserve.